So in our last episode, I was sitting with Philippe, an engineer who came to Madeira to retire. He built a new house, and after about 2 years, he started to have troubles. He couldn't fix it with his local contractor, nor with local materials. So he decided to start his own construction company. How cool is that? So it was a very interesting conversation. It hit the nerve somehow. We got lots of comments and questions, and we want to address that in a follow-up episode. So we started to work on that together to go deeper, answer those questions. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. If you're new to our channel, we're Lauza and Michael.
Welcome.
Welcome. We bought a land here in Madeira, empty land, and we want to self-build our home.
Especially Michael is an architect, so he was in this field for more than 20 years. And obviously it's a new country, new climate, new materials, everything new. It's still a lot to learn together, and that's why I hope this will be valuable to you while Michael will share all those details. So yeah, and I'm a nutritional therapist, and I look forward to build our food garden, of course, and that's what we will focus on in the next videos, I think, as well, because it will take some time to do the building.
We need to clear the land, we need to bring water to the land, we want to build a shed to store tools and all of those things.
So let's do it.
Let's get into it. Are you ready?
Yes, of course.
You know where to start?
Yeah, I think so, but I wanna first
Go down.
To see what we have, and let's go.
Yes, let's go.
They're going off in the direction purposefully to do something.
And we don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is. But there they are. They have something in mind.
Yes.
There's a slight hint of rain in the air.
So we have different priorities. Ramin's priority is to clear a path to enable grandmother to walk down on the land. Very noble and very supported. My priority, a very functional one, is to make sure that the waterway is cleared up, because once we get water and we plant things, we need to bring water down to the area where we create the beds. And my second priority would be to figure out the place where we put the shed, because we need a place where we store the tools. So very functional. And I want to measure the trees, because we need to plan the layout where we do the beds and where we plant the trees. I brought the drone with me, so I could fly and measure the height of the tree, besides filming other stuff. So yeah, but looks like those two have a plan down there. So any observations, learnings, thoughts?
You should. We didn't have a fence there. Do you?
No.
No? I thought there was a fence.
No, no fence.
Okay. Checking the land. I would like to dig into the ground and check the soil.
The soil is very soft,
It
which is
very
nice.
soft. I would like to see worms there. It'd be nice to touch it, but it's
You can touch it. It's
wet.
everywhere.
I know, but it's a bit wet. So it's hard to.
Yes. Yes.
So, but it would be nice to, with a shovel, just dig.
I can bring you the shovel if you want.
Shovel, not shovel.
Shovel.
Yes, please.
Yes. You want
Let's bring it.
you want to get the lady's shovel.
I mean.
We don't have it right now, but I will bring you the man's shovel. Right? You want to dig in the ground.
Yes.
Just as context, Lauza was reading a book about permaculture. And the main chapter was around soil health and how you determine it, what you check for, and she's very excited. It's very close to her naturopath lab tests, where you do blood tests and poo tests and urine tests and all this kind of things. So she wants to do that with the land, with the soil, to determine the quality. I'm sure it's perfect up here. It looks fantastic. So anyway, let's bring her the shovel. She can dig around. Ramin has good progress.
Yeah.
It will take you a little bit longer than a day to go down there.
Yes, of course. But I think I can do this pass for this stick.
Maybe we get the ramp halfway done.
Maybe.
Yeah. Do you need the shovel? Because Lauza would like the shovel.
No, right now I need only this thing and all good.
It's beautiful soil.
It is. Absolutely.
I mean, I
Just
don't.
like in the Garden of Eden.
I don't see worms though. I think you need to dig a bit deeper, my shots.
Go down about 3 meters.
No, my shots. You put one on this side and dig a little bit deeper. That's right. Good. And now we need to see. I don't see
Any worms, they know you're
Oh.
coming.
There is only.
They know you're coming. They've
I
heard
mean, they are not sitting around waiting for you, right?
But I have to find at
And
least.
you've, like,
I need to find at least 10 of them.
10 worms, please.
10
Michael.
worms, please.
Get on with it.
The soil is beautiful.
I
the
like
way
the
it
shovel.
looks.
Yeah,
good purchase.
I've noticed. Oh, was that worm? No, sorry. Got overexcited.
Worm alarm.
I noticed it's rained on it.
No, but it's a
Very-
beautiful soil. I'm very pleased with the.
This book on permaculture, was it covering all countries or just the country where it's written? Because we were saying in Spain we didn't see worms much. We didn't have any worms in Spain.
Really?
I mean, there are worms. But
I mean, this book was
it's from the US.
American book.
Ah, you see.
But he was referring to. That's enough, my shots. It's enough. Yes.
Soon we will have a swimming pool.
Okay, now it's time to search for worms. It's time for lunch. It's time to eat.
This is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. This experience, I tell you, wonderful,
Yeah?
amazing. Yeah.
Is that
Digging for
exactly how you
worms.
imagine how we start?
Absolutely.
That's
a
our
wonderful
style.
Start. A wonderful start. Look, the worms are being looked for as we speak.
There are no worms.
No, but they're being looked for, and we're going to have lunch soon. So you know what could be better.
Life is good.
Life is good.
And there's no wind now. So
No.
Lauza is searching worms now.
Yes. She might.
How is
find
it
one
touching the soil?
any
Very
minute.
nice.
Do you like to touch the soil?
I like it. Okay, but the earth is very airy.
Yes,
So how does it get airy?
if there are no worms. There's no insect.
maybe because of a good combination of the.
No, darling.
I thought I saw some soil. Not a
So
single one.
what's your goal here?
To find some worms.
You want to find some worms because you read in the book that it needs to be
It needs to have worms.
it needs to have worms.
That's right.
So
But there are no worms. This is funny.
Wormless.
Can't
Is
be.
there be worms down there?
Think? Maybe.
I think you need to question this. It has to have worms at all times. I'm sure it has, but maybe not here and not right now.
Perhaps 5
Perhaps
or
on
6
holiday.
meters down.
Yeah, or a little bit further left, or a little bit further right. Maybe they are, you know. Oh, we found one.
Oh,
But it's very tiny.
Huh?
It's dead.
Look, it's like
Is
a.
it dead?
Maybe it just placed that because you are around. It feels a bit threatened right now. Come on.
Is it moving?
It is.
Okay, so we
Are you
found
sure
one.
It's a worm.
It is kind of
Looks
warm.
like a lava to me.
Maybe now is the season where they actually sleep. You want to kill it?
No.
Let's face it, we don't really know a lot about worms, do we?
Okay. So
Is it moving?
does that make it successful now?
It's very when I touch the certain parts, it moves. But
So
it's
why are
really
you so
tiny.
obsessed with the worm?
I don't know. I just.
I mean, look at the soil, how beautiful it is.
You could grow anything in that.
Well, you see, I read a book and I have to test that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing.
Did you take something to take a sample with you?
No, I did not.
All
Should
right.
have taken.
You should have,
Well,
right?
you could put a bit of earth into that bucket, for instance.
Yeah, we can take a little bit home. Ramin took like a little plastic bag, so we can.
Okay, plastic bag, good idea.
Yeah, and then you can make experiments at home.
I found a little potato.
All right.
What's that?
Potato.
Oh, potatoes. Oh.
Potato. Small potato.
Oh yes.
So I can clearly see that we will be super fast in our endeavor of building something here. Right? So we'll spend a few weekends digging in the soil, searching worms, making lab tests. Right?
Making blood tests.
Lab.
Oh, lab. Sorry.
We also can try blood tests.
Which blood?
I don't know. Maybe we cut ourselves or something.
Blood of worms.
Okay.
Naz is really enjoying herself there. Look.
I think just this is therapeutical.
That's already there.
Now, why is Ramin at the car? Has he had enough?
Is he trying to escape?
Okay, so Lauza finally found her worms.
Can you see?
Oh yes, look, it's moving. All good, all good. The moving worm.
Yes. How many is that to the square
I don't know, but
meter? Cubic
I
meter?
mean-
Why do you displace them?
I don't know this.
Let them be.
I just want to
They will not like you.
just want to put them
She's
together.
trying to increase the concentration.
That's right.
Oh, well done.
You
Oh, it's
see?
very pleasing.
Maybe
Oh, Naz
because
is so happy. She's found some worms.
So while we are cleaning the path and making it accessible and functional, Lauza is finding worms.
Lovely smell of the earth, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, another one, a little one. Yes.
Oh, you're
four.
absolutely up to your ears in worms here.
I love it.
You're happy now?
She's very happy.
It's time to eat.
What we really need to do now is here is the water coming in, which crosses the road, and actually we should start over here at some point because that looks all a bit jammed. So the water comes along the road, goes through that hole here under the road and comes out here. So we need to build a channel down along the path here. But look how well Ramin is cleaning. Do you enjoy that, Ramin?
Of course.
Of course. It's wonderful. I'm so happy. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. And we
Today is just you and me.
Yes,
So today we will be super productive.
of course.
Yes.
Yes.
So yesterday, it's a new day. It's a beautiful weather. And yesterday we were here with Barrie, Celia and Lauza, which was like a historical starting point for working on the land. It wasn't very productive though, but I think it was important. So today is beautiful weather. It's just Ramin and myself, and today we will get stuff done. We start with measuring a little bit because we need to know where the trees are, so that we can plant the, I don't know how it's called, this part where you have the beds and the trees. I think it's called orchid or something. So I call it orchid. So we'll measure this part so that we can plant the orchid, and also where we put the garden shed, because that will be the first thing that we want to build. We just discovered that we have this beautiful straight wood here. They're all quite straight, so we can actually cut them and use to build stairs. That's a very good point.
Yep, and we also have these big trees here that's also gonna help us.
Yeah, we don't know yet what we do with that, but
But
We will
can
use
found
it somewhere.
Yeah, we can
only
found
somewhere use it.
Yeah,
Okay,
and-
so let's measure. So we've measured now all the trees. So there is a large tree, two smaller ones, this like bushy kind of corner over there. This burnt tree, which I'm not sure if this is on our land, so we might need to take that down at some point. But yeah, I think I have everything so that I can draw that orchid now, that we know where we get shade from trees and so forth. So now next one is just focusing on cleaning up the waterway down and the path that Ramin wants to work on. Alrighty, so we did this waterway here down and until here, so we have still quite a bit to go, but it takes shape. This way to walk in is clean. At some point I was actually not sure if the water is really coming from here, so I have been checking this with a stick. So there is something going under the road, because I wasn't sure if, imagine there's nothing coming from here and we're digging this beautiful ditch here. Yeah, we got a lot done. He still has energy.
Yep.
Yep, energy. So we started with this ramp here, which I think was a bad idea, because this is just normal soil and we can't compact that so that we can go down with a car. So just stop that, and we used the remaining one that we digged out along the channel. We put just on this side so that we have a path to walk down, which is actually quite nice. So at least it looks nicer, cleaner, and yes, no problem with that. And we built the channel, the water channel, until here. So from here there is an existing concrete thing, I don't know how that's called, which doesn't go very far, but I hope the water will find its way into that concrete thing, and then after that it is again a little bit free flowing and it will go down in the middle of the land here, and at some point this concrete thing starts again. So I'll take care about this next time, but I think for this time we go to a point where we can get water and the water will flow down. That's good.
Of course.
So we need to get a tank now, a water tank or two maybe, that we can put down when we get the water. We will get the water, I think every other week for 2 hours or something like this. I still need to sort that out. Once we have the land registration papers done, I can do that, and then I'll find out when we get the water, and then we'll have flowing water, like every other week, 2 hours, which we collect, and then we can start with our orchid down there. So for today, let's call it a day. Good morning. So today is a wonderful day, blue sky, no cloud as far as I can see. So it will be very warm today. That's why Lauza prescribed me the hut. So the first action today, I think, is to clean the waterway where the water comes to the land. Although we don't take water yet, but I think this is like when I think about the food garden, starting with the beds, like we want to make sure that we have water. So making the waterway all the way down is our priority. Then we'll get a tank. and then we'll start with the beds. I guess that's the plan. So the first one is this one down here. So this is where the water comes. So theoretically or practically the water will come down here, and we remove the stone, and then it will go under the road, and it should come out here where we were digging our trench last time, which still looks good. I don't know if this was the right thing to do in the shape we did it, but we will see once we get water. Good morning.
Hello.
Ramin, fresh and strong to work again.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yes, our tools. We don't have more than our hoe and our shovel and our pot so far. Wondering when we need to get some company with a truck bringing some material and some like digger, but we'll get to that shortly. The rocks stay there because they're there to close the hole so that not all water comes to us.
Oh.
Yes, there might be a fabric, like an old fabric. Let's have a look how this looks like. While I was cleaning the waterway along the road, Ramin was cleaning here, the waterway on the land. So that looks amazing. Now we know how the water runs. There are still a few things here, and then it gets very messy down here. So that's a little bit of a weird spot. So lots of plants here, and yeah, and here down here we will probably clear the area, put two tanks, two 1,000 liter tanks, and then whenever we get water we'll fill it up from here. And then down there are these concrete things, I don't know how it's called, the waterway. There are a few of them, so we will take them out and put them up there. There is a bit missing, so there is currently just soil and no concrete. So yeah, that's the plan. So that's the bits down here. I don't know if they sit on some like concrete bed or something, like a little foundation, or if they just sit on the soil, but that's what we're gonna find out now. So we found one plant here from the previous owner. It's very fun, it has a plant passport. I've never seen such a thing. So a European plant passport. It's raspberries. That looks like it's just on the soil.
It's good.
Yeah. Just like that. Having good progress today, all about waterways, and somehow it feels like tangible. Ramin said something earlier. What did you say? The eyes are scared but the hands work.
Yes.
I like that. It's a very good saying. So basically when you look at this whole thing and you say, holy shit, how much work is ahead? Like, do I kid myself? Can I do that? But when you do this like individual tasks one by one, it feels good, you see progress, and then you always think like, okay, what's next? So on that topic, so we took out this concrete bits here, this from the waterway. We want to bring that up because up there are a couple of missing, and they're very heavy. So in order to go up, it's very difficult because this slope is very steep. So we will just quickly dig a ramp to walk over there. I think we ended up over there because that will be like when we build a shed, that will be a good way to go down as well. So we'll do that next, and after that we'll bring all these heavy guys up one by one. So we finished our ramp project, which is just a very simple but better than before solution to get down here. It's the bottom part is obviously too soft with just soil, and yeah, I guess it can be a bit steeper down here. But we need something to carry up the concrete parts here on the upper area. And that's why we built that. So now, I think we deserve a lunch. We have our lunch pack. This time we brought a little bit of a coffee, which is a treat, with a banana and almond butter. It's our favorite dessert, and today with coffee. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, I think so.
You ready for lunch?
Of course.
Hard worker. Yeah, so we couldn't finish all of the concrete things, so we didn't bring them all up because they're bloody heavy. So we did 6 out of 11, so we have 5 left. Yes, so we'll do them tomorrow. But I think it's just the right amount to close the gap that we are missing. So tomorrow bring them up and put them in place. That is probably the nicer part to work on. And yeah, then we'll see. Like Ramin said, cleaning for the shed area, cleaning for the tanks. So tomorrow Nelson and Celestina might come. They might help us to clear up a little bit. He has this, I don't know how it's called, this thing to cut the grass. So I need to learn a lot of like words in English, how to call those machines and tools and things. Anyway, I'll call them things for now. So see you tomorrow. It's Sunday and they're making noise. I'm so sorry. Good morning. Today Nelson and Celestina came to help us. You can hear Nelson in the background. He brought his, I don't know how it's called, to cut the grass. And he's clearing up the area where we want to build a shed. And generally the area where we have the food garden. So we'll focus on clearing this area up together today. Celestina is pulling out the weeds. And Ramin and I, we're bringing up the remaining concrete things for the waterway which we would like to finish today as well. So we have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 11. Good morning. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, good.
Good? Strong?
Yeah, you're ready for the day.
Alright, let's go. So all the cleaning is done. Nelson and Celestina were very, very helpful here. Looks much bigger now, the land. And Celestina even building here the sitting area for Lauza. She can rest and watch us work. So Nelson is still finishing, or he is done now, I think. So all land is now cut and cleaned. Beautiful. So while Nelson was cutting, we discovered that we have spinach, wild spinach here. Lauza will be very happy. Welcome on the land.
Welcome. We officially owners
Of the land.
this land.
Yes, we signed the papers
That's right. Congratulations.
and we're still waiting for the land
Papers.
registry, whatever, changing names, all of this thing. But we're officially owner, so we are officially allowed to cut everything down. And that's exactly what we did today. Nelson and Celestina was helping us.
So nice. We're so
And
grateful for friends
yes,
like this.
it's
Amazing.
absolutely amazing.
So sweet.
Lots of love, lots of love.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I guess there are a couple of projects now here. Like it's a very, where do I start? It feels a little bit overwhelming, right? You have now the land, you stand on it, and now the question, okay, like
Where do I start?
where do I start? What's next? What's first? What's there's so much to do. So I thought the first thing would be generally to make sure that we can get water, because we're getting in the spring season now, and we want to start planting. We want to start the beds and our food garden, and obviously the most important thing that we need is water. It's raining a lot, but it's not
Oh,
very
boy.
controlled, right? So we have this waterway down, which was partly missing, so we restored all of that. Ramin and I, last 2 weekends, we did all of this work, and today we cleaned the land, and it looks much bigger even. It's like now where it's kind of all kind of cut down and flat, you can actually see the real dimensions of the land, and it's quite big. It's quite big, I have to say.
Yes, it is.
You haven't seen it like this before, so I don't know if what's your impression. It looks bigger somehow.
It is, especially this part where we're sitting. It's very nice. And the weather's getting better. I mean, this winter winter, we're still in the spring mode and spring season, which means for us here in Madeira, we can still expect rain and storms and things like that, which is normal. But the January, December was fresh and cold, and January was very raining, and February beginning was as well. And now it's like, finally
We have this like first beautiful days, clear sky, warm. It's actually, it feels warmer up here, less wind than at the sea, Ribeira Brava.
Yes.
It feels more windy. I don't know, it's
I mean,
interesting.
we're in a special position there.
Yeah, there's this valley
always
where is the wind, and here's a
windy.
valley which protects from the winds, I guess. So yeah, it's
So nice weather is getting better, and I mean, it wasn't good weather, I think, across the whole.
yeah, there were lots of storms.
as well.
The storms thankfully missed the island, but they unfortunately hit the mainland. So there were lots of flooding and lots of damage in Portugal, which is really sad to see. I think Azores also, like I was following the weather on this weather app, and Azores was in the middle of this thing. So it was really, it feels like every year it gets a little bit worse. Colder and rainier and stormier and all these kind of things. The winter season feels like longer somehow. I don't know. The last 2 years it feels the spring starts later. So let's see how it is. The last couple of days were beautiful, and we are working on the land now during the weekend, because during the week I'm working, so weekends are my time on the land. So, and I have to say it feels very energizing, and I really love it. It's beautiful, like in between make breaks and just sit here and like look at the sea and at the forest, and
Yeah.
I have to say I really love it, and I'm very glad that we picked this land.
It's very
It's,
nice and quiet and peaceful here, very nice.
Yes, there's no traffic, there's no noise. It's just a cow staring at us and a second cow peacefully eating up there.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful. And I guess the next,
What's next? Yes.
what's next?
I mean, we obviously clean the land. Our plan is for the spring. Spring is we can feel the spring already. You want to be more outdoor because more sunny days, and would like to plant something. Some potatoes and some root vegetables like sweet potatoes, beetroots, if you maybe carrots as well, and maybe broccoli, and lots of like spring onions, and what's that, dill?
Dill? You miss dill on the island,
There are
right?
certain herbs that I miss, and I would like to build actually here on the island, on the land. I mean, I grew them in a pot,
Yeah.
but it's different. So something like this. We'll start with what we have in this moment, while we have long journey to wait for all the rest of building site. And
I think it's also a question of like how much we can actually manage, because I was drawing on this lower part here, which is our food garden. I was making a drawing where we put the garden shed, where we want to plant the fruit trees, and where we create the beds, the vegetable beds. And the area is quite large, so there will be a lot of beds and a lot of vegetables. And I can imagine this like when we live here, that we kind of like have this rhythm of harvest and like curing them and like having, like storing them to cover the whole seasons. But while we're not living here, that's, I think, a little bit different. So we might have like a smaller area, and we need to start somewhere anyway, right? And we need to learn. You started to read this permaculture book.
I got one book. You ordered 4.
How far did you get?
A lot.
Yes?
Yes, understanding the soil, the composition of soil, what's important, the worms, and and the bacteria and the minerals and all of the stuff, which was very interesting and fascinating. So I look forward to experiment, obviously, because I've never done gardening in my adulthood. I mean, I used to watch my grandma and parents grow something on our garden. We had a garden, we grew some, we had fruit trees, we also had some tomatoes and peppers and aubergines and basic things, but I think it was more fun. But here now, doing ourselves after a period of time where we didn't even think about this at all, you know. So that's
And I think we have no experience generally in terms of what to grow, when to grow, the rhythm, the seasons. So I guess this is the interesting part that we need to learn now, step by step. We will make loads of mistakes. We will probably get loads of comments telling us
what we're
doing wrong and what would be a better way. So let them come. And yeah, but we need to start somewhere, and I think this is my learning generally now.
Because for me, I mean, last year, one of our friends gave me 10 plants to look after while they were away.
You know, like in a pot, like
a
from
pot,
home.
And it's just plants. It's not like any fruit or veggies.
Not difficult, right?
Not difficult, and it's plants like, I don't know, orchids, which is you can't really kill them. Like, they are very easy to look after. And after they came back, I mean, it was 6 months period, they gave me 10 plants and I returned 4. So
we killed 6.
So that's the level of my knowledge of
how to deal with plants. I attribute this not just to the knowledge, I also attribute it to our flat and the space for the plants, because plants need light. Our flat is generally very dark when you close the shutters, and we don't have like a space where the plants can just be and have like daylight and these things.
All the time.
So it's not all your fault. So I think it's also the environment for them. So, but anyway, we have no knowledge. We need to basically learn from scratch, and it feels exciting.
Yes, and now we want to grow potatoes.
Yeah, like how hard can it be to grow potatoes, right?
We'll see. So,
yeah.
An unknown, like really unknown territory for us. I will be exploring that. It's exciting. What else?
I will start to build a shed, because right now we have 2 tools. We have a shovel and a hoe, and we learn in Portuguese it's a pá and an enxada. And we would need other tools. Obviously, we need a kind of I think it's called a wheelbarrow, and yeah, a lot of other stuff. And they don't fit in the car. I'm currently just bringing them back and forth like from home. So I want to build a shed here, so that we can store everything and that we can have a space to, you know, like, yeah. So I think that's my first building project. That's the thing where I will get the wood, and I want to build a wood frame from a local supplier here. So the first learnings, right? Little, small and humble.
So Robert will do this first, I guess, before planting, because we need first water.
I think the first thing is finish the water, so that we get tanks. We actually get flowing water, because I went to the authority, to the thing that manages this water, the ARM, but they said as long as you are not registered officially, like the land registry doesn't have your name, we can't do that. So we are waiting for this thing to finish. I have no idea how long it takes. It's already several weeks now, but I guess the first thing is to get water here, to have a water tank, build the shed, and start the first bed, I guess. The first out of, I think on my plan there are 12 or something. And then we also think about fruit trees.
Oh yes,
we want to have an avocado tree.
Avocado tree.
What else? You have probably a long list of things you want.
I want to have a pomegranate, pitanga. I mean, they are not really trees, they're more like bushes. And we would like a fig. Would be nice to have some tangerines, right?
Maybe a lemon.
a lemon tree. I don't know if it, yeah, lemon would be good. Some like citrus fruits that these like bushes, trees require lots of sun, so we need to identify the sunny spots for those type of trees. And then avocado tree is very tall tree, most of the majority of them, so it's avocado definitely.
Avocado. We are absolute avocado freaks. We have avocado every day for breakfast. So we have like a huge demand for good avocado. And there are different types as well. Some more kind of watery with a thinner skin. I don't like them really. The other ones with this thicker, harder skin, they're more creamy. And so I guess we will go to the... There's a store in Celestina, told us in Funchal somewhere. Camara de Lobos. A big store where you can buy trees, and maybe we can also get a little bit education there. People tell us a little bit what's good for our area here. Yeah,
it's
all of that stuff.
very important to plant native plants as well, like,
Yes.
as well as fruit trees, because it's important for insects and attracting pollinators.
Yes.
And insects, right? The local insects is very important for environment. So.
And also grow things that prevent certain weeds to grow. So I heard that that is a thing. So the whole permaculture thing is basically like, how can you use nature to support certain things and to avoid other things. So that's my understanding, at least. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But I think this is the part that we need to learn, what goes with what, you know, like when we do the bed, what supports each other, what kind of doesn't go well with each other, right? Because there are certain plants, they grow together better, and other ones, they kind of disturb
I was talking about the different other plants.
Yeah, the trees.
In the land that are helping for environment.
Yes. Bees, we want to have bees.
So flowers as well. And all
Flowers and bees, yes.
So,
So yeah, that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
And I obviously want to learn how to better capture our progress. So I'm experimenting with different ways of capturing this, because doing the work and capturing and also like showing the progress is for me a new experience as well.
But you're very excited and
I'm very excited.
energized.
I'm absolutely
It's
excited.
amazing.
I did not expect that, right? Because I was actually the one who said like settling, getting a land. I'm not sure about that, but now I think I'm looking forward every weekend to come up here and dig in the soil and have a project to complete. Like if we build something or we remove something or whatever it is, it feels like a small project, and I wanna like it really energizes me, and that it's I think it's also good for like generally fitness, because like walking our slope, walking up and down, I can feel it. I can feel that I'm not very fit. So I guess that will help as well.
Yep.
We haven't been hiking for a while.
Tell me about it. I mean, weather was not really...
No, generally, like even last year we didn't hike that much. I was discussing this with Nelson today, because they're finishing their house, and he also misses hiking, so we are both looking forward to slot in a couple of hikes this year to get a little bit walking and climbing, and additionally to our time here.
That's right.
You always say I'm very optimistic now.
As long as you have energy for everything.
Yes, I get more energy, and that's really good. So I think that's it for this week. Yeah.
Yes.
Love you.
Love you.
And I will see you next time.
Soon.
Soon. Yes, I want to post more often. Not a promise, just a intention. Intention of mine. So I want to post more often, capture more progress, and bring you along on this journey. All right? Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
philosophic place, Ramin calls this. You can sit and reflect on life. And just by reflecting right now, thinking that we will build this house and all this orchid down there, the shed, and just looking at what we did today, that is a lot of work ahead. OMG, that is years of physical labor, but I think it will be great. Let's do that.